letters every week. In corners I don't dare to speak. Some on napkins, some on skin, some burned before they could begin. The bass line moves like ink would flow across the page, across the snow, but every note stays trapped inside a melody I've yet to write. These are letters I'll never send, composed in shadows that won't mend. I fold them up and let them fall beneath the floorboards of it all. I sealed your name in every line, but left the envelope unsigned. Some truths are safer never told. Some love must die before it's sold. If one day you find all I wrote, the ink, the stains, the threads of hope, I hope you'll see beyond the bend. The words I kept were never pretend. Final letters with no address, but still they hold my full confess. And though they'll never find their end, they are. I couldn't send. Behind the chair, I didn't move it, didn't dare. It held your scent, your weight, your form, like something soft, like something warm. The way it folds, the way it slants, like arms mid-air in half a dance. I brush against it every day and still can't bring myself to say the way you left your coat behind, unzipped, unspoken, undefined, said more than all the words you chose. A quiet door that didn't close. The jazz guitar plays chords we knew, dim seven, half resolved in blue. It speaks in notes you used to hum. Now chords are sharp and you are numb. I tried to give it back one night, but turned around before first light. It's yours, it's here, it holds its own, a symbol for the love we've blown. The way you left your coat that day still speaks in folds I can't betray. Until I can forget your touch, I'll leave it there just like your love. Just like your love. You always turn the light off slow, a final kiss before you go. But last night it just stayed aglow, like even shadows couldn't know. The coffee pot, the midnight hum, I sat and waited, no one come. The organ sighed like you still cared, in keys of loss I wasn't spared. When the light stayed on, I knew something in me still missed you. Though no one touched the switch but time, the brightness held your last goodbye. I walked the hall, the carpet creaked, a ghost of warmth in every squeak. The air too still, the room too wide, and still that bulb refused to die. The Hammond plays beneath my sighs like prayers I never vocalized. And though you're gone, I sit alone, as if that light could call you home. When the light stayed on, I stayed too, just waiting in its golden hue, a small revolt against the night, as if it meant you'd come back right. I typed a message late last night, a simple line to set things right. Just wondering, how have you been? Then hit send, let the silence in. The piano tapped like ticking clocks. I waited there in afterthoughts. The screen stayed still, no bubbles came, just quiet where you said my name. I counted minutes like regrets and watched the time in silhouettes. You saw it, yes, the screen turned blue, but still no answer came from you. I told myself you might be busy, then laughed out loud, a little dizzy. 'Cause when it matters, people show, and when they don't, well, now I know. You left me on red and it said it all. No need for words, no rise, no fall, just just digital distance, sharp and wide, where once our closeness used to hide. You left me on red, that's how it ends. Not flames, not tears, just quiet bends. And now I talk to empty space, still staring at your ghost online trace. I wrote another line today, then quickly hit delete, okay. What's left to say when no one hears except my doubts and fading years? The piano chord was soft and slow, like memories we'll never know. I checked again, your name still bold, but silence grows where warmth gets cold. I never thought we'd end this way, with thumbs and screens and words we weigh. I thought we'd speak, I thought we'd cry, not ghost each other's last goodbye. You once would text at 2 a.m. just thinking of you now and then. And now a dot, a check, a read, and not a single word I need. You left me on red like a freeze, a final act done without ease. You didn't shout, you didn't lie, just let the silence say goodbye. And now I scroll through what we were, just texts and echoes that still stir. So if someday you feel the same and search my name with quiet shame, I'll probably read, then walk away, because I learned from you that day that love can end in modern dread, with just 2 words left on red. I sit by the window, the sea breathes slow, telling secrets only I know. The moonlight spills across the sand, a quiet ghost that holds your hand. You promised you'd be home by spring, but now it's fall and tides still sing. I count the ships but not the time, I hum your name in ocean rhyme. Waves don't bring your letters home, just foam and wind and salted stone. I place my hope on each new tide, but everyone comes back denied. The gulls cry like forgotten things, like pages torn from books and wings. I wear your sweater in July, pretending you're still nearby. The sea keeps pulling me to you, though it's a lie I can't undo. Your voice is lost in ocean swell, in every waveless farewell. I built a lighthouse with my hands, made of poetry until your shadow no longer shows. I almost said your name today. It hovered in the quiet gray, just on the edge of every breath, a syllable I sealed in death. I poured my coffee, held the cup you used to stir when sun came up. I traced your shape in morning air, but stopped myself from calling in there. I almost said your name out loud, but fear it wrapped me in a shroud. What if you turned but didn't smile? What if I waited a while just to be met with cold reply? I held it in and let it die. The piano played our favorite tune, a minor key beneath the moon. I bit my lip, I clenched my fist, and swallowed what you wouldn't miss. I've said it to the mirror's face, to notes I've torn, to empty space, but not to you, not when it burned. My voice withdrew and silence turned. I almost said your name again, but silence seems the softer end. For all the things I couldn't claim, I almost said, I said your name. The perfect hour, the world was still, the room in flower. You looked at me with eyes so kind, and yet I let the words unwind. The clarinet let out a sigh, as if it knew I'd let it die. That simple word, that single vow, I wish I'd dared to speak somehow. Love was the word I never chose, a garden that I didn't grow. I walked away from what was true, afraid of giving that to you. You waited quiet, just a beat, then turned away with aching feet. And though you said you understood, I wonder still if silence could. I whispered it to stars above. I wrote it once, then tore it up. And now I sing with clarinet. The word I lost still lives in regret. Love was the word I let go by, unspoken in our last goodbye. And though the song may seem composed, you'll hear the word I never chose. I look through letters we once shared, each sentence soft, each moment spared. But where your name once crowned the page, there's only quiet, wide and vague. The saxophone now takes your place. It blows through rooms, it fills the space. A hollow sound, yet somehow whole, like what you left inside my soul. Where your name used to be, I find just faded in ink and aching lines. No signature, no sweet regard, just a memory pressed into the card. The words still breathe, the paper bends, but none of it will ever mend a note I read, a song I play, but your name's gone, just blown away. They say the heart forgets with time, but mine recalls you every rhyme. And though the sax may sing me free, I miss the name you took from me. Where your name used to be, the sound, a sax that cries and won't be found. And as the music fades to blue, I still make space for only you. hoping your voice might break the rain, but all I heard was hissing gray, the sound of love that slipped away. Once you called me every night, through distant tones and dim twilight, but now the line is dead and dry, like autumn leaves beneath the sky. Your voice is in the static now, between the notes, behind the sound, a whisper in a sea of snow, fading with each night I grow. I spin the dial just to feel some echo of what once was real. I chase your tone like chasing stars, close enough but always far. Your voice is in the static hum, it trembles low then comes undone, a ghost wrapped in electric blue. I hear it faint and think of you. Maybe one night a song will play and bring you back in some old way. Until then I tune alone to whispers from a dial tone. Your voice is in the static now, a sound my soul will disavow, but still I sit through every wave, hoping one might say your name. We met for coffee, nothing new. Sat by the window, changed the view. You said you once loved jazz and rain. I smiled but felt the ache remain. You asked, remember that cafe? I nodded slow, then looked away. Your voice was soft, your words polite, but everything had lost its light. We spoke in past tense, line by line, like love was gone but still defined. You said you used to hold me close, and I just drank the silence most. The cello sang where words gave out, filling the space between our doubt. A bow across our faded flames, still tender, but it's not the same. We said goodbye with practiced grace. No tears, no hug, no last embrace. Just turned and left the half-full cup, like lovers do when they give up. We spoke in past tense one last time, then stepped outside of love's design. A cello moaned in minor key for who we were and couldn't be. We didn't cry, we didn't fight, just turned the page, turned off the light. I packed my thoughts, you closed the door. No final words, no metaphor. The piano played its minor tune. Beneath the silence of the room, you made the bed, I made the tea. Two strangers sharing history. We forgot to say goodbye. Just let the moment pass us by. Now every silence holds a scream of what we were and might have been. The keys still echo where you sat. A single note and that was that. We faded like a late night song, too soft to tell where it went wrong. Some endings come with crashing sound, but ours just floated off the ground. A sigh, a shrug, a closing line, a love erased by keeping time. We forgot to say goodbye. Just paused and let the years go by. And now the piano plays alone, just notes and echoes overgrown. To say goodbye, just paused and let the years go by. And now the piano plays alone, just notes and echoes overgrown. We stopped beneath the amber glow of street lamps humming soft and low. You reached to speak, then turned aside, and I forgot the words I'd hide. The night stood still, the world went hush. A heartbeat paused, a timeless brush. Our shadows leaned but didn't meet, like strangers who forgot to greet. Your fingers twitched like lines unsaid, sent paused and left for dead. My chest held back a final plea, but silence was more proud than me. The cars rolled by, the city sighed, the traffic moved, but time denied. 1 second more we might have known, but time like us just moved alone. We were held in a half-second's grace before the silence took its place. A breath away from please don't go, a love too still for truth to show. You didn't speak, I didn't stay, and so that night just slipped away. But we were cold, 2 actors dropping lines too old. I tried to step, but roots had grown from all the almost we had known. You brushed your coat, I looked behind for words I couldn't seem to find. My feet were stone, your gaze was glass, a final scene that wouldn't pass. Sometimes the smallest things collide, a look, a step, the lips denied. Sometimes the biggest feelings fade because we're too afraid to stay. And I replay that fleeting scene in every quiet in between. That second still repeats each day, the one I didn't ask you to stay. Held in a half-second stream between goodbye and might have been. I watched you go, I didn't call, and that one pause became our fall. A single blink and it was done. 2 silent hearts that beat as one. Now brush drums play our last refrain, a rhythm soft like gentle rain. And in the pause between each bar, I hear the truth of who we are. We didn't fight, we didn't cry, we just let love drift slowly by. I used to raise the lights to you, but now I slow it every view. I pass the diner, take the bend, pretend the road will never end. The city hums in shades of blue. The lights don't shine the way they used to. Your name still hides in every street, in every place we used to meet. I take the long way home each time, through tangled thoughts and exit signs. The brush drums count my pulse so slow. as if they know I miss you so. I circle past the old train tracks. The songs we played still echo back, but no one's there to sing along, and I'm too tired to feel strong. The rhythm taps a of who we were and couldn't be. So I just drive through midnight's haze, stretching out our final days. I take the long way home, hoping you might wait at the end, but all I find's an empty hall and footsteps that don't sound at all. I saw you reaching for the door. Your fingers brushed the frame once more. The room stood still, the air was tight, and I was caught between the night. The road played soft like distant rain. My mouth prepared to speak your name, but fear like fog erased the sound. And so I watched you turn around. You didn't rush, you gave me time to say something, to cross the line. I could have begged, I could have asked, but silence wore its perfect mask. One breath too long, one beat too shy, and everything we had passed by. Your footsteps faded down the hall, and I just stood there through it all. Just a breath too late, that's all it takes to watch a heart begin to break. I almost called, I almost stayed, but all those words, they just delayed. Just a breath too late to try, and now I only ask you why. You paused, you hoped, you gave me grace, but I let silence take your place. I wrote it down the night you left, a letter full of soft regret. I still believe in what we were. I just got scared, I wasn't sure. But folded words don't change the truth, or bring back time, or replant roots. I never mailed it, never tried. I just kept living on the side. Some say love is loud and strong, but ours was quiet all along. And though the notes were faint and light, they echoed deeper in the night. I didn't need to shout your name, I only needed not to frame my love inside a breathless pause. But silence was the one I chose. Just a breath too late and gone, a song unfinished, dusk not dawn. I played the chords, I knew the key, but never let you truly see. Just a breath too late to fight, and now I sing to fading light. You were the word I couldn't say, heart's keys drift like shadows near, and all I wish is you could hear that in my heart you still remain, a name I whisper through the rain. But I was just a breath too late. You said I've been meaning to, then paused like breath caught in a bruise. I waited close, too scared to move, afraid your truth would cut me loose. The coffee steamed, but you went still, your fingers tapping windowsills, as if the words you meant to say couldn't quite find their perfect way. The silence stretched between your lips, like phrases drowned in sinking ships. You sighed, looked down, then glanced away, like maybe silence could convey. I heard the hurt between your lines, the quiet beat of sad designs. The air was thick with could-have-beens, with every pause you hid within. We paused between two words and froze, between don't leave and I suppose. The truth hung heavy in the air, but neither one of us would dare to finish what our hearts had known. So we left meaning all alone. Could have asked, but I stayed mute. I watched you tie your scarf look cute, the way you always did when scared, the way you looked when truth was there. You said it's late, I guess I'll go, and I just nodded soft and slow. The words I should have said got stuck behind my pride, behind my luck. If I had spoken, would you stay? Or would the truth just drift away? Sometimes it's not the lies that kill, but things we never voice but feel. There's heartbreak in a breath unbreathed, in all the lines we never sheathe. I think of you when rain arrives and thunder sounds like near goodbyes. Pause between two hearts we sank into the silence, soft and blank. No words to hold, no hand to take, just all the things we failed to break. You almost said you'd choose to stay, I almost begged, then looked away. And now I speak in songs and sighs, in dim cafes and cloudy skies. Still pause between what could be true and all the words I meant for you. The music plays, the keys still fade around the things we never said. I saw you standing near the door. The crowd around was just a blur. You look like home I used to know, and I felt something start to grow. Your hand was resting on your sleeve, a gesture I still half believe. You smiled but not the way you did. The years took it back. My courage faded off its track. The saxophone began to sing of all the words I didn't bring. You turned away, your shoulders tight, as if unsure of wrong or right. I knew the time had come and gone, and yet the feeling still held on. Said too late, the words I kept fell somewhere, silence always slept. I had them ready, full and real, but never gave you time to feel. Said too late, like morning rain that falls when no one needs the pain. I let you go, then changed my mind, but time's not one to be unkind. I wrote you letters never sent. I played our songs in soft lament. I whispered lines I'll never share into the dark of midnight air. You're probably walking somewhere new, with someone speaking clear and true. I hope they give what I could not, a love that's bold and never caught. Some hearts wait too long to speak, and shatter slow instead of weak. I waited for the perfect time, but silence doesn't rhyme with mine. If I had called, if I had tried, would you have stayed or still denied? We'll never know, and that's the crime. The truth was buried under time. Said too late, the words rang dull against a heart already full. You needed more than maybe plans. You needed love held in both hands, and I gave mine too slow, too thin. Regret now sinks where we had been. The saxophone plays soft and white. It holds the tears I've yet to hide. And though you're gone, I sometimes pray that echoes bring my words your way. I should have said them face to face. I left them drifting into space. Said too late, and that's the end of love I didn't learn to send. I closed the door without a sound. No slamming echoes, no lost ground. I took my coat, I left the key, as if I'd just gone out for tea. The double bass hums slow and deep, like secrets lovers always keep. I didn't cry, I didn't plead, just slipped away with quiet need. I thought you'd hear the floorboard creak, or feel the chill that silence speaks. I left a note unsigned, unread, folded beside the half-made bed. You always knew when I was near, could sense my breath, my smallest fear. So did you feel it when I went, the softest exit ever meant? Did you hear me leave or sleep right through? The space I left was shaped like you. I walked on tiptoe, heart in hand, and hoped you'd maybe understand. No final word, no grand goodbye, just stairwell once we stood eye to eye. I couldn't scream, I couldn't grieve. So tell me now, did you hear me leave? I stayed too long, I spoke too little. Our love was song, then just the riddle. I whispered truths into the floor, while wanting something so much more. And when I knew the end had come, I couldn't find the strength to run. So I just walked without a sound, a ghost still roaming sacred ground. You didn't chase, you didn't call. You must have known the weight of it all. Some endings come not with a crash, but soft as dusk or fading ash. I hoped you'd sit and feel the change, the quiet house, the rearrange of books I stacked one final time, of love I left between the lines. Did you hear me leave or let me go? Or did you simply never know? That night I vanished like a breeze, a final hush between the keys. The bass still plays where we once danced, its notes like shadows second chanced. I didn't stay, I didn't grieve. But tell me, love, did you hear me leave? You didn't shout, you didn't cry, just grabbed your coat and said goodbye. No final kiss, no loaded tone, just rush of air and I'm alone. The door didn't slam, it didn't creak, it whispered low like lovers speak. The silence after filled the room like perfume mixed with subtle gloom. It's the way the door closed soft and slow, like even leaving didn't know. You didn't run, you didn't plead, just left the air with all your need. The drums keep brushing like your steps, each beat a pulse the silence kept. I watch the handles settle still, like that small act had sealed our will. Not all goodbyes are sharp and loud, some drift like smoke beneath a cloud. And all I heard that fateful day was the softest sound of you away. The way the door closed still remains, a quiet wound without a name. And every beat these brushes play still marks the sound of you. Your shadow rests against the wall, though you've been gone since early fall. The air still hums your favorite song, and somehow nights feel twice as long. The ropes spit chimes in soft repeat, like raindrops landing at my feet. I close my eyes and almost hear the words you never spoke, still near. I never asked you why you left, you never said, and that was best. We lived in nods and quiet grace, in glances no one could replace. I still make space for how you'd sit, that way you lean, that way you lit. A single thought would fill the air without a need to say it there. Still here, still quiet, still echoing through what we were. I speak in silence, and every room still answers her. I never screamed when you were gone, just kept the music playing on and let the stillness take control. You left, but silence kept your soul. The windows know your laughter's weight. The kettle sings, though now it's late. I talk to chairs and feel you breathe in spaces hearts forgot to leave. The oath you brings like frozen stars, each note a thread between our scars. I know you're not behind the door, but part of you is something more. I don't replay the final day, it wasn't loud, it slipped away like winter melting into spring. No final kiss, no sudden sting, just one last look and then you turn. And something deep inside me learned that love can speak without a word, and silence isn't always unheard. Still here, still quiet, still feeling you in every room. The way you stood when sunlight fell across the gloom. I hold the hush like sacred ground. Your voice lives in the smallest sound, and though you're far, you still reside in everything you left inside. So if you ever wonder, love, if silence means I've given up, just close your eyes and you will see you're still here, still quiet, still with me. I didn't move your favorite chair, it still leans slightly to the right. I catch myself still placing cups like you might show up late at night. The brush drums tap a steady sway like heartbeats stuck in yesterday. I breathe around your ghost with care, pretending sometimes you're still there. The window holds your shape at dusk. I swear your jacket caught my eye. The hallway echoes like your laugh, but then it fades and so do I. I haven't cleaned the second drawer or tossed the scarf you left last fall. I keep these things like open doors, though no one walks these halls at all. The chair still faces yours, you know. I never turned it back to go. It waits in case you change your mind, or drift in with some softer time. I never said goodbye out loud, just let the silence build a shroud. And now each room still gently stores the fact your chair still faces yours. The tea you like still lines the shelf. I haven't brewed a cup since then. My books all fall to poems you marked, and I still read them now and then. I guess I live in little signs, in bent routines and crooked blinds, in small resistances to truth that I let go too soon, too smooth. I never screamed, I never wept, just held it in like secrets kept. But every tap the drumsticks play sounds like a breath I didn't say. And maybe that's what silence is, a rhythm built from all we miss, a space between what stays and leaves, a place where someone still believes. The chair still faces yours tonight, beneath the low and golden light. And though I know you won't appear, I leave the space for you right here. And if you knock, the lock's not closed. The love is worn but never froze. The air still hums in quiet scores, where my heart waits and your chair faces yours. The brush drums fade like whispered snow. The room forgets, but I still know. And even if you don't return, your chair still waits with quiet yearn. Place walks off beneath the keys. The room held echoes, drifting ease. You sat across your hands entwined, and I forgot what I had mind. I thought I'd come to say goodbye, but found no strength to even try. We sipped the wine, we watched the air, pretending we were never there. Your eyes found mine just for a blink, 1,000 things we didn't speak. The piano played our history in broken chords and minor key. You reached to fix your silver chain, I turned to hide my welling pain. We danced around what burned inside, still lovers though our love had died. One last almost not quite kiss, a moment we both chose to miss. So close to truth we turned away, afraid of what the words might weigh. One last maybe in your breath, one final pause before the death of all we were, of all we knew, the closeness we could not break through. time grew slow. You said, well, I guess I should go. I nodded once, my voice unsure, while every cell still begged for more. The bass line whispered soft goodbyes. I traced the hurt behind your eyes. You didn't ask and I stood still. We left each other by our will.
If I had moved, if you had stayed, if one of us had disobeyed the rules we made to stay composed, could love have finally been exposed? But grown-up hearts are strange with grace. They ache but never plead their case. And so we said what wasn't true. It's fine, I wish the best for you. One last almost, just a touch. Too quiet, too polite, too much. We walked away like strangers do, but left a love that still feels new. And now I write these words for ghosts, for all are near and missed almost. The piano hums like closing doors. The bass retreats across the floors. And I remain where silence stays, inside the space between goodbyes. One last almost etched in time, a love that paused but didn't climb.
Used to draft you every night, 1,000 words I couldn't write. I'd start with high, then lose my breath, afraid to risk, afraid of depth. The screen would glow with empty light, while I rehearsed what might be right. But every line felt much too loud for someone used to hiding proud. The clarinet would fill the air with songs of what I didn't dare. I thought that silence would protect the fragile thoughts I won't perfect. I wanted you to understand the things I held with trembling hands. But love can't bloom without a name, and I just watched it lose its flame. All the things I didn't write are keeping me awake tonight. The words that hovered on my lips but sank beneath my shaking grip. You never knew how much I cared, because I never really dared to press send or say it true. So now those thoughts just haunt me through. I kept the drafts, I saved them all, each fragment like a paper wall. I miss you, please don't drift away. I still can't sleep at end of day. I told myself you'd laugh or leave, that maybe you would not believe. So I just let the words go blind and left the truth for time to find. The clarinet cries soft and clear, as if to echo what I fear, that maybe you were waiting too for something bold I didn't do. What if you sat and hoped I'd speak? What if your silence wasn't weak, but just a mirror to reflect a love we failed to both protect. All the things I didn't write still fill the corners of my night. And though the chance has come and gone, these melodies keep pulling on. I whisper lines in quiet rooms as bridlets replace perfumes of nights we shared but never named, of hearts too still to be reclaimed. One day I'll print them, maybe send, but not to you, just to the wind. And if you hear them in a dream or in a clarinet's soft stream, just know they once belonged to you, the things I meant but never drew.
Didn't write this song alone. The silence helped, the cold unknown. Your absence lay the melody, while heartbreak hummed in minor key. I found your name in subway lights, in empty chairs and sleepless nights. The echoes in the city's hum are louder now that you are gone. The distance wrote this song for me, a lonely chord in memory. I didn't plan to sing this tune, but pain has perfect timing too. I traced your face in window frost, a picture drawn, already lost. I speak to rooms you used to fill, but answers never stand so still. The distance played each note with care, a ghostly hand in empty air. The further you drifted away, the clearer came what I can't say. I tried to write a happier line, but every phrase still rhymed with time. The chorus wrote itself in blue. No one sings heartbreak like you do. The distance wrote this song, it seems, from what we were to shattered dreams. So if you hear a distant tune, know it was born beneath your moon. And if
I slipped out as the morning yawned, the light too soft to lay the dawn. No final word, no last embrace, just memories I couldn't face. Your coat still hung behind the chair, the scent of us still in the air. I closed the door without a sound, my heart too loud to keep it down. You always dreamed of peaceful ends, of parting like forgiving friends, but I was never made that way. I vanish slow and drift away. The clarinet began to moan, a sigh that sounded like a moan. I traced the sidewalk with my shame and left behind what had no name. No one heard my goodbye fall, not you, not time, not love at all. I didn't shout, I didn't cry, I only breathed and let it die. I didn't pack, I didn't write, I simply faded into night. No drama, storm, or shattered glass, just silence where my footsteps passed. I wonder if you ever knew, or if you thought I just withdrew. Maybe you guessed, maybe you saw the subtle shift, the breathless flaw. I loved you more than words could bear, so much I left it hanging there. For staying would have twisted grace and made a home of empty space. There's power in a quiet leave, a kind of love that doesn't grieve, that walks away with heavy grace and never begs to be replaced. Some say goodbye should feel like screams, but mine was soft like ending dreams. A final note the wind composed beneath the heart I never closed. So if you wake and I'm not there, just know I left with quiet care. No storm, no fight, no grand display, just love that couldn't find its way. And in the hush of clarinet you'll hear a goodbye with regret.
You told me I love you, soft and clear, like words you'd practiced year to year. And I replied with half a smile, while holding back the aching mile. I wanted to believe the sound, but felt my feet still off the ground. My heart not ready to concede, though all I lacked was what you need. You leaned in close, your eyes so kind, but I was lost inside my mind. I tried to match the tone you gave, but silence clung to what I said. The ribophone rang soft and shy, like raindrops falling from the sky. I whispered back with shaking breath, a word that trembled under death. I almost meant it, every line I spoke with lips, but not with spine. I wanted truth to find a place, but fear had taken up that space. I almost meant it like a ghost who lingers close but never shows. My hands reached out but didn't stay. I let my heart drift far away. We danced around the edge of light, between what's real and sounding right. You asked me once, are you still here? I nodded, but my voice was mere. I traced the steam upon my glass, while waiting for the doubt to pass. You didn't press, you didn't pry, you just exhaled and closed your eyes. I practiced truth behind closed doors, but love needs more than whispered oars. It needs a wind, a leap, a risk, not silent dreams and promises. I thought that if I faked it well, the feeling too would rise and swell. But love, when forced, begins to fade and leaves the soul more cold than brave. I almost meant it, nearly so. I let the empty echo grow. You held my hand and gently sighed, as if you knew I'd already lied. And though I tried to pull it back, that moment cracked along its track. Now beg the from still softly play the notes of love I lost that day. And if I could go back and feel, I'd say those words but make them real. You left me not for what I said, but what I didn't hold instead. I almost meant it, yes, it's true, but almost never can.